Hi, this is Channing Humphrey with Semi Pro Live. I'm here with the co-owner of the Dallas Elite. We have Lynn Liberty Ellen. We just have a couple of questions. We're here with the Showcase Edition. Today we're showcasing the Dallas Elite women's football team. I just want to get a little bit more information about your team, the history of you, the different organizations you've been a part of, and if you can just give us some more information about your league and where we can find your team on Sundays.
Sure, great. So it's the Dallas Elite. They're the 2017 defending champions for
like that hardware.
Oh, thank you.
Let's get a look at that. Yeah.
This is from the other teams in the past, so we'll get to that. But the Dallas Elite are the 2017 national champions in the Women's Football Alliance, and that if you want to look at that, it's the WFAProFootball.com. There's over 60 teams throughout the U.S. that we play. And we're really excited about the season. We're actually going into our second home game here against the Houston Power this weekend on Saturday, and we're super excited. The girls are getting ready, kind of a low tone practice.
So this isn't regional football. You guys are nationwide. So these were national championships that you guys won.
Correct. So yeah, we play all over the U.S. Usually regular season is pretty localized because we have a couple teams in Texas. We have teams in Austin, Arlington, Texas, and Houston. So we play a lot of our games local for the regular season, and then of course we go into the playoffs, and then we can travel all the way to Chicago or Maine, Boston, Seattle. We have teams all over.
Okay. Well, what got you involved in women's football?
Funny you ask. So I am a big Cowboys fan, and my husband's a big Steelers fan. And I told him, when we first started dating, I said, we're probably never going to own an NFL team, are we? And he said, no, probably not. We moved to Dallas, and he was working at a concrete company, and one of the girls had a big, huge ring. And he asked her, what is that ring from? And she said, women's football. He called me immediately at home, and he said, they have women's football in Texas. I said, no way. I was on the internet for like 3 days researching. I did a business plan. We actually, that was in 2008, 2009, and we actually connected with the NWFA at the time, and we started the Lone Star Mustangs women's football team. That was our first start.
Shout out to the North Texas Stampede. I remember back in the Gap when I played a couple of games with them. We used to share the field with the Lone Star Mustangs a couple of times. So shout out to the North Texas Stampede.
Yeah, we actually had a really good standing at the HEB Stadium in Hurst, Euless, Bedford. It was a great stadium, and you guys were, either before us or after us, and we did Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah, it was a great time.
Well, what do we have to look forward to? Who you guys playing this weekend, and where can we catch the game? And if you guys have any websites or contacts, if we have some young ladies or young women at home who want to get involved, who do they need to reach out to?
Sure. So this weekend on Saturday, we are playing the Houston Power, so they're coming up to us, and we're playing at Prestonwood Christian Academy. I think it's 6801. I've written it so many times. 6801 West Park in Plano. And yep. So that'll be at 7 p.m. on Saturday. It's actually student athlete appreciation night. So anybody that shows us a student ID gets in half price at the door. We're really excited about that because we want to, celebrate student athletes. And then we have a bye week for the 12th. So our next game is the 19th. And that's here again at Prestonwood, and that's going to be Women's Empowerment Night. So we're really excited about that. So we're inviting some organizations that promote women empowerment and equality, etc. So we're really excited about that. And then our last home game of the season is May 26th, which is right there around Memorial Day. So that is our Military Appreciation Night. And we're actually, one of the things that we're doing this year is we have partnered with Lancer Legacy Ranch in Texarkana. Okay. And they actually have a ranch there where they have disabled veterans live there. And in exchange for living there, they have to do some things on the ranch. They actually built a workshop on the ranch, but they don't have any tools. So we reached out to them and we said, so we're doing a raffle. It just ended 2 days ago. And so some of those proceeds go to help us travel, and then other proceeds we're going to go buy them some tools for their workshop. So we're really excited.
I'm real happy that you guys are doing that. Shout out to our vets, anyone who's had the pleasure and gave us the privilege of serving. I appreciate your efforts.
Thank you.
Before we get going, where's the game this weekend? What time is it going to be? Just one more time before we
Okay,
get off
sure,
here,
sure.
just to make sure they know.
Sure. So it's Saturday, 7 p.m., Prestonwood Christian Academy, 6801 West Park in Plano. If you want to reach out to us, you can go to DallasEliteWomen'sFootball.com, and you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything.
All right. Well, hey, we're going to have plenty more from the champs. We're going to try and follow the rest of their journey into the playoffs, and we will be having full coverage with the Dallas Women's Elite Football team starting next year. So there's a lot more to come from these young ladies, and they're after another championship again on this journey. So you guys have a nice day, and I appreciate you taking the time to have us out.
Yes. Thank you so much.
All right.